Hello Capricorns, and welcome to my channel. This is Awakened Healings with Jess, and I'm here to give you your monthly energy report for the month of April. Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for checking out my channel. For those of you who are new, I am an emerging practicing shaman, okay? So my messages here are more from the aspect of healing. I do weekly energy reports on YouTube, and it goes week to week. And just basically it's allowing the collective to check in to sort of see what's going on for that week, what that week has in store for them. But this reading is more specific. This is going by the zodiac signs, and this is covering the month of April. I will also be doing a mid-month check-in with all of you to sort of see how things are going and how these messages are resonating with you. So for those of you who are new, my weekly reports initially started with a Shamanic Oracle reading and then kind of ended with a tarot. What I'm doing now is I'm reversing all that because I feel like a lot of the messages were getting lost. And yeah, it was just kind of creating a little bit of confusion about what it is that you needed to hear. So I'm doing a 5-card spread first with the Osho Zen Tarot deck. Secondly, I will be doing another 5-card spread with the Untamed Oracle deck. And then what I like to do with the second deck is that helps confirm the messages for you. It helps identify any synchronicities or dualities or mirroring within the decks and mirroring within the messages. And it's just a cool way to confirm that those messages are really meant for you. And, you know, also that deck acts as clarifiers. So it'll help amplify the message that's coming in for you. Once we've done that, I do a 3-card overlay with the Shamanic Oracle deck. And that is really cool because what that does for you is it helps answer or provide additional guidance and insight on how it is you're supposed to navigate the situation. So for some of the other signs, some signs have received some really heavy messages. And you know, had we not done the shamanic reading, it would have left the person with a lot more questions and answers. But this deck specifically is made to provide guidance. So we got 2 cards. Okay. So I'm hoping that you enjoy the messages that come through for you, because this is more of a reading about you, where you are right now in your life. And then once we get all that business taken care of, I do a short love energy report. And basically it's me pulling cards from the Pure Energy Oracle deck. And it's showing what the divine masculine would like to communicate to his feminine and vice versa. So it kind of shows like where people are at right now in their relationships. And then I like to end with the Nature's Whispers Oracle card. I like to end it on a positive note. Those messages are always really positive, uplifting, affirming, and very inspirational. So let's get started. Okay, Capricorn. Okay, this is a good reading. Okay, so in the center, we have the awareness card. This is a 7 cards, a major arcana. And this is depicting you where you're at. You're being asked to pull back the blinders, step in front and see reality as it is, not veiled. Okay? It looks like there is some fire helping to burn through the illusion, burn through that fogginess. So this is about you all increasing your awareness more from a spiritual level. Because it's blue, I feel like this is water energy, which is asking you all to tap into your psychic abilities and your spirituality. Also, because it's blue, it could represent the throat chakra. So maybe you need to come into your awareness in order to be able to speak your truth more clearly. All right. Bottom of the deck is new vision. Okay, this is the 12 card. And this is interesting. So this also is synonymous with the Hangman card in the regular tarot. But what New Vision is asking you to do is to reevaluate all aspects of your life. See things from a different perspective, which is similar to what the Hangman states as well. Although the Hangman talks about taking a pause. It would probably be in your best interest to take a pause to do that if you're going to really look at your life and do a full self-evaluation on family, friends, romantic partners, business partners, career, social life, hobbies, you know. But yeah, right now you're definitely asked to increase your sense of awareness, Capricorns. You're also asked to keep it simple. You've got the ordinariness card, which is the 8 of rainbows. This is the 8 of pentacles in the regular tarot deck. So this is about maintaining an ordinary life, just keeping things simple right now. Don't overcomplicate it. Because coming afterwards is the miser. This is the 4 of the 4 of rainbows. And this is clinging to the past. Okay? When the miser shows up, it shows an image of an old woman who is wearing every single item that's precious to her. Maybe at some point, you know, that beautiful feather hat was indeed gorgeous, but now it's a bit tattered. Maybe that shawl she had, you know, was beautiful at one point, but no longer. And then she's hanging on to all these precious items, you know, jewelry, baubles, boxes, things that probably had real significant meaning for her back in the day, but it's just no longer serving her now. And it's lost its meaning. And when this card comes up, Capricorn, it's just telling you all to let go of the past, because in clinging to it so tightly, it's lost its meaning, it's lost its impact, and it's no longer serving you, right? So you're being asked to increase your awareness for a reason, because you're being asked to shed the past, let it go. It's not doing you any good. You got the friendliness card. 2 of water. This could be the 2 of cups. Although in the tarot deck, 2 of cups signifies divine partnership, twin flame reunions. In this deck, not so much. This is about connections. Right? This is about friendships, support. And you can't neglect your friendships. And right now they're coming up reverse, so maybe a little bit of that is going on. But really, overall, Capricorns, it's just about keeping things simple. Increase your awareness, let go of the past, one step at a time, and cherish your friendships, because crowning over that is the celebration card, 3 of water. You know, you all are being asked to celebrate your life, celebrate where you're at, let go, enjoy it, enjoy the joys of life right now. You know, these 3 women are splashing outside in the rain, and they don't have a care in the world. It is fun for them. They're in total alignment, you know. They are just experiencing total and pure joy. And that's what you're being asked to do right now. I feel like this is a really pretty and soft reading for you all. I'm not seeing anything significant, no major blocks for you. It's just minor tweaks here and there. You just have to let go of the past, let go of the miser. And, you know, overall was the new vision. And it's just maybe asking you to take a pause and really do a good self-assessment of where things are at in your life and what's serving you and what's no longer serving you. And maybe the only thing would just be the friendliness. But, I mean, even that I think that can be fixed with the simple conversation. Oh, this came out right away. Oh, wow. Yeah, right at the center. So far for your second reading, this is the overlay. You got bloom. And that is really, what that means is for you to step into your true, authentic power and to bloom, and bloom with grace, and to bloom big. Think big thoughts, manifest, you know, what it is that you would like to bring into your life. But have these bold thoughts, just bloom. It's about spirituality, spiritual awakening, sense of self, authenticity. These all came out. Oh my God. It's about who you are and showing up as you. You have the water card that came out, so go with the flow. And water nourishes earth, so that's a beautiful energy right there. I feel like water and earth go hand in hand. They, you know, water takes care of earth, and it allows people to bloom, allows flowers to bloom, food to grow. Yeah, but in doing so, okay, let me show you the card. So this is the bloom card. This is the one that's coming up for you in the center, and that is overlaying the awareness card. So this is talking about coming into your true selves and being authentic with who you are. You have the water card, and water talks about going with the flow. It also has a purifying effect and cleansing, you know. Also, water can be telling you to perhaps tap into your psychic abilities and psychic energies and really understand the messages that are coming through for you through the divine. We have the distortion card, so I'm not too sure where this is coming from. Maybe it's this clinging to the past thing. And because maybe you're clinging to something or someone or an idea is distorting your sense of reality right now. You have to let go of the past, because remember, you're also being asked to increase your awareness, right? So there is something going on that you're not seeing clearly. So you're being asked to increase your awareness to do so. And remember, the overall energy for your previous reading was new vision. So definitely take some time to take stock of what that means for you. It looks like there is some clinging to the past, and it's creating, like I said, distortion in your current future right now, or your current reality. Balance yourself. Many of you it feels pretty balanced. You know, I'm not seeing an abundance of one element or another. I'm seeing a little bit of everything, and you're coming up in the upright, so it seems like you are where you need to be energetically, which is great, because that's the perfect energy that you need to do this major self-assessment of your life. And just follow your passions. This came up reversed, but when the hummingbird comes in reversed, don't focus on the negativity. Just keep your passions at the forefront. Let me turn this upright. Focusing on your passions will help you move through any issues that you're dealing with, any blockages that you're dealing with. This will be the energy that you need to harness in order to manifest your future, to help you bloom, right? To follow your passion so you can bloom into who you need to be and who you're meant to be. Bottom of the deck is the Earth card, came up reversed. So Capricorns, yeah, you all are Earth energy. Something here is blocking you, but this is a time for you to nurture yourselves. This is a time for you to nurture your ideas, and this is a time for you to examine what it is that you want in your life and what you do not want in your life. But you have to let go of the past, okay? Because it's distorting your reality. Okay, so let's move on to the Shamanic Oracle deck. Okay, I've got two cards for you all right off the bat. I've got the Journey card, which should be really exciting, and the Moon card in reverse, and the Time Master in reverse. Okay, and under the deck is water. So we got water in your previous reading, and now we're getting it as the overarching energy for your third reading with the Shamanic Oracle deck. So again, water has a purifying effect, and it has a cleansing aspect to it, and it is a major element for survival. Water is life, right? So this is telling you to be more like water, to go with the flow with whatever changes comes your way. Just don't be resistant to it. Okay, so in this part, I like to read from the book just because there's a lot of symbolism within the cards that I want you all to understand, and I want to make sure that the messages come through for you clearly and accurately. So first up is the journey, okay? The journey is an invitation to step outside the boundaries of your life as you know it. The journey is not a holiday. It's a call to be hermit-like and to go on a pilgrimage into the unknown. There are no maps to the territory you'll be exploring, no marked maps or road signs. Okay, that's interesting. So it's telling you to go become hermit-like. So this is telling you to go within, all right? And this is telling you to maybe take that pause that we saw with the new conscious or the new vision. Remember how I said the new vision is the Hanged Man in the regular tarot deck, and that one always talks about taking a pause in order to see things from a new perspective. So this card is telling you to take a pause as well. So it came up upright. So the time to embark on the great journey is here. Do not linger in the port when distant shores are calling. Fearlessly draw your own navigational charts as you discover the route. When the time is right, as it is now, you will be led true, even when you are not sure of where you are going. It is the departure that is most important. Interesting. If you miss the boat, a great opportunity will be lost, and another ship may not arrive for a very long time. So the time is now, Capricorns. It's time for you to start that journey and to get deep and to figure out where it is that you're going, right? Because we have the moon coming up. Came up reversed. The moon always talks about cycles, the beginning of a cycle and the ending of a cycle. And let's see. The moon also talks about tapping into her feminine energy, and it also kind of makes us feel a little bit more psychic and a little bit more intuitive whenever she comes up. So every 28 days, the moon manifests a steady progression from darkness to light and then back again. This phenomenon in our skies is a powerful impact on our human psyches. It offers us the certainty that after periods of emptiness and darkness, there is a light waiting so we can be reborn into the new phase. So it's definitely about endings and beginnings, ending old cycles, starting new cycles, okay? This came up reversed. So this card calls you to go on a journey of renewal, just like the moon does every month, so you can get unstuck, whether from a specific situation or life in general. Wow, Cappies. Okay, so renewal. And it's interesting, remember, because at the center, the very first card was the awareness card. It's about renewing your perspective of life, renewing your perspective of your situation. So, and getting a whole new vision of where you're at. For this, you need to make time to be with yourself without the distraction of modern society, and to have the courage to look at the unwanted or unembraced parts of your being until you arrive at a place of resolution. Shamanic lore explains that the finest treasures of humanity are hidden where people are most afraid to go. So this is talking about going in deep and looking at yourself, maybe doing a self-assessment. Both cards are telling you to take a pause and to become hermit-like, to go within. And this card goes a little bit deeper. What you need to do is to identify your core wounds. And after you've done that, identify the root of that core wound in order to understand how to rectify it and to fix it. Because you're being asked to renew yourself. And you're in perfect alignment and perfect timing to do that. I mean, this energy is very balanced, okay? So now is the perfect time to do it. You're being fully supported in doing so. You're going to be successful. It's just, it's hard work, and it can be a little bit scary and daunting, only because, you know, you're being asked to call up memories that you've long since buried. But in order to understand the essence of the core wound, you have to go to the root, which means something that happened back in childhood. Okay? But once you identify that, you will clear the decks, clear the energy space to really manifest the life that you really want to call in for yourself. You have the Time Master. He came up reversed. Time is a construct of the human mind through which life events are seen to flow in a straight line from past to future. This, however, is an illusion. Time moves in patterns, fractals, sometimes turning like a wheel and others moving straight as an arrow. Okay, so when time comes in as medicine, sometimes it appears that you are running out of time. You worry you won't get what you need or want. Everything gets stuck like a logjam. This is only in your mind. Time expands and contracts according to your ability to be mindful and observant, fully engaged in your now. It's time to release the story of your past. Equally, it's time to release your need to know the details of the future. All the treasure magically reveals itself when you remain relaxed and present to what is directly in front of you and nothing else. Then you realize you have all the time in the world. You will never run out of it. Well, that's an interesting card for you all. So fully engage in your now, because it's time to release the story of your past. Well, yeah, because you got the miser, remember? This is all about releasing the past. All about releasing the past. All right. So I believe once you are able to release that past and identify those core wounds, you will certainly be on your way. I mean, you're already there, you know, it's just, I feel like this is just fine tuning, right? This is a great reading for y'all, Capricorns. Really, really, really good, really balanced. So this is, I'm going to be pulling from the Pure Love Oracle. These are just messages that shall be exchanged between the masculine and the feminines. And generally, I like to pull 2 cards for each. Excuse me. I'll take those 2. That one. Oh, and we'll take that one. Oh, we got a bonus. Okay, I didn't realize that 3 came out for the feminine. Well, this is an interesting message. Okay, I feel like there is definitely some miscommunication going on, and the masculine, this is beautiful though, says, we are forever soulmates. No, we are forever connected, and I feel we are soulmates. Okay, so that's what the masculine would like to share with this feminine, is he is feeling the soulmate connection with her. Okay, here's where it gets confusing. Feminine says, we have such a strong bond. Okay? But you are not available to connect right now. And you are not open to love right now. Okay? This is interesting. Because you have the masculine saying, we are forever connected. And I feel we are soulmates. But she's telling him that he's not open. That he's not open to love and he's not available. But we have such a strong bond. I feel like this is for someone very specific. And I feel like what's happening here is that this is a relationship that is in separation. Not a full breakup, but a pause. I feel like maybe the masculine is emotionally unavailable. Maybe something happened to create this separation. And yes, he loves his feminine. And yes, he feels that they are forever connected and that they are soulmates. But he just can't be in a relationship. Because that's what she's communicating to him, that he's not open or available. But she recognizes that there is a strong bond. And this has happened in other signs too. It's not very often, but I've seen it before. And what to do? I feel like perhaps feminine, you should probably reach out to the masculine and express your concerns with him. Sorry, I have a bulldog and it's a little chatty right now. We'll just keep going forward. We're almost done here. Feminine, I think that you need to reach out to your masculines and maybe have a conversation. If you all are out of union, maybe have a check-in, you know? Because something happened to create a split, to create a separation or a pause. I don't feel like this is a breakup at all. This is not a breakup. Not with the way that the masculine energy is coming through. But I think it's time for you to have a check-in, feminine, and see where the masculine is at. Perhaps he's working out some old karmic drama from the past. Maybe there's something from the past that's preventing him from going into a full union with you right now. And, you know, he does love you, but he just can't do the relationship thing. And I feel like you're definitely picking up on that energy because you're telling him that he's not available and that he's not open. So ask him, you know, I think perhaps right now you should ask him about where he is at on that journey, where if he's healing himself and if he's having any success in healing the past and letting go of the past, you know. Sometimes with relationships, it's more so the masculine and the feminines, but when they experience massive heartbreak and heartache in previous relationships, it is really hard to get them to trust in love again, especially when they're dealing with someone where they both feel that they agree that there is a strong bond, right? They feel the soulmate connection. They're definitely in agreement that there is a strong bond there. And, you know, I see a lot of love here. It's just, I feel like maybe he shut down and is just working through some issues. Feminine, I think if you're interested in saving this relationship or seeing what's in store for you, I think it's a good idea to maybe have a nice little check-in conversation and just keep it simple. Keep it light, keep it easy breezy, and just literally have a check-in. It's just like, hey, how are you? How's it going? Where are you at on your journey? You know, what are you thinking? Do we have a future together? If we have a future together, then, you know, let me know and we'll work through what we've got here. Or if it's a flat out no, that you just do not see a future here with me, regardless of how we feel about each other, or that you just cannot push past your past, then so be it, you know, and you'll have your answer, and at least you'll have a way to get out of this stuck energy, because I do feel like feminines, you are stuck, right? I do feel like there is no forward momentum right here at all. Even though you all really love each other, and even though there is a connection, I think if you have that conversation, it can help create some sort of momentum. It may not result in a union right now, but maybe there could be a union in the future. You know, maybe he just needs to finish doing what he's doing, but maybe this will motivate him to kind of speed it up, right? So y'all can come back together. So there's that. All right, and to round out your reading, like I said, I always like to end with the Nature's Whispers. This is a very beautiful deck, and the artwork is really stunning. Okay, this is saying to show your support. This could be I feel like this could be for the feminines in the relationships that they're dealing with right now, you know, supporting the masculine in his healing journey and just sort of providing that supportive energy and that supportive space to have that conversation. But yeah, that's what I think it is. I'll pull one more. Expansion. So right now you're being asked to expand yourselves, expand your mind, expand your possibilities, but you got to let go of the past, right? You got to let go of the past and define what that core wound is to really expand yourself and to really up level and, you know, thrust your life into the next level. So really cool reading for all of you. I really hope you liked it. I really hope that this message here really resonated with all of you, or the majority of you. Again, it is a general reading, so some of this may or may not resonate, but just take what does and leave what doesn't. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I really hope to see some of you returning, or all of you actually. Please return. I would love to hear from you. Please comment below as well. Let me know what you're working on. I shall be checking in with you mid-month to see how all of this has resonated and just to see where you're at in your journey, okay? So good luck to all of you and have a wonderful April, and I'll see you mid-month. All right, take care. Bye-bye.